earlier this summer that she wanted to plant a tree in remember of Deborah because she said Deborah was a fruit fairy. So she chose the Denson, D for Denson and D for Deborah. And like most children, we remember Deborah them getting involved in the MS Readathon and 30-hour famine and things like that. But it wasn't until she got into high school that we noticed that she would take on other charitable deeds. We noticed that she was willing to take time from her studies to help the other struggling students. So we saw that, and of course in her generation the internet became popular, and she became very active with a charitable group called Desert Bus, which is an online game that raises funds which goes to Child's Play. So she promoted it from her meager income. She donated to it, and she one occasion she decorated a cake and had it auctioned off. And this year she was working on a needlepoint quilt blanket, Mario Brothers blanket, to auction off. Someone else has taken it, one of her friends has taken it over to finish it. On two other occasions we know she reached out to cancer patients. She did the Shave for the Brave, raising funds that way. And then when her hair began to grow out again, this time she saved her hair and chipped it off to be made into wigs for cancer patients. And through an internet chat line, she became familiar with a young woman in an Islamic country that was in a difficult situation. So she started in and raised funds to get her to come to Canada, and became her friend when she came here, and now that lady is married to one of her high school friends from Birchie Bay. And among her personal effects I found a card from a friend that was thanking her for all the times that she had come and visited her while she was in depression. And she said, you came even though most of the time you didn't get that congenial visit. Most of the time I was not, put it her words, fit to talk to, but you stuck with me. Her most recent activity was she joined a missions team to Casaloma Orphanage in Bucharest, Romania. She went over there with a group from the West End Baptist Church, and they spent a week at the orphanage doing programs for the kids. And then the next week they went out into a community and built helped a family build a home. No, she wasn't a Mother Teresa, but she did affect a lot of people, and in many small ways. So it's only appropriate that the engraving on her headstone reads, "Her small deeds yielded much fruit." I also like to talk a bit about another aspect of her character, her perseverance. As most of you know, Deborah faced a problem right from birth. She was born with a triple heart defect, and even though she had an operation at 5 months old, 5 days old rather, her heart was never affected, but yet she persevered, and she hung in and did the same things that the other kids did. She biked, she skated. She never became an athlete, but she kept up with the other kids. She was seldom sick. As a matter of fact, out of the 3 children, I'd say she missed the least number of school days. However, due to the nature of her heart condition, she did have to make semi-annual trips to Janeway, and on 2 occasions we had to go to Sick Children's Hospital in Toronto. And all those times she took it, never complained. I only saw her cry once, despite all the needles, blood work, EKGs, EGGs. And she seldom flinched. And she even allowed herself to be used as a guinea pig for the medical training students. Her schooling was not affected by her condition. She performed well in elementary school, and in high school she completed all 33 courses of the academic program, graduating with an 81% average. During her summer break, she had a student employment with Birch Bay Town Council. And while most of the work was not always physically demanding, there were times that they had to dig holes. And we were told that Deborah was always there with her shovel. In her first year at university, she took a full course load of courses, hoping to get into the science department. However, by the beginning of the fourth semester, she found it hard, and rather than quit, she began taking a reduced course load in subsequent semesters. But at the same time, she still worked at McDonald's and Dominion. It was at the Dominion Bakery that she realized her talent in cake decorating, and she was practicing with fondant with the intention of decorating her brother Robin and Aaron's wedding cake coming up next fall. The other issue she battled during this time was severe migraine headaches. Yet she pressed on, even though she had to do some of the courses over 3 times. And in the winter semester of 2011, she registered for the last 3 courses of her program. Unfortunately, she was unable to complete these courses. Yet at this fall's Hmong convention next week, the University will confer on her in postmortem a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in biochemistry. It was also at this time early in the semester that she met another challenge. She became ill with a staph infection which converged around her heart and lungs. This was one battle she could not win, and on February 2nd she succumbed to her illness. We know that Deborah will not be forgotten. She'll be remembered by this tree, but she'll also be remembered by the many people's lives that she did affect.
Okay, thank you, Russ. Let's just take a minute. Just take a minute of silence and then we'll pray.